thing that's common to every outbreak, no matter where you go, when you're deployed on behalf of an international organization, is most of the time you will not know who you're going to be working with when you get to the country that's invited you to come. Outbreaks are intense, outbreaks are uncertain, there's a lot of things happening at once, and so this scenario-based training gives participants a chance to test their ability to react and adapt to these types of stresses before they have to perform in real life.
It's important for AFINET, the African Field Epidemiology Network, to be part of this training because AFINET supports a lot of workforce capacity in Africa. We're training field epidemiologists, we are training veterinarians, we are training laboratorians to be able to have the skills that will support them in the field. So such trainings are important for them because then they can exercise their skills in the field in a setting that is limited, but in a setting where there are many other people who have similar skills. How do they work with them? How do they apply their skills? How do they respect the communities? How do they respect the other partners who are as knowledgeable as they are?
There's a lot of role plays, a lot of exercises, a lot of working together and then presenting the information back to facilitators, for instance. And we find the participants actually surprise themselves with the quality of the work they can produce working in a team.
I can't think of a better course that can prepare you for the real situation. I think that's the most important. Without this course, if you were deployed, I really think I would have been thrown in the deep end and just been completely lost and overwhelmed and not be able to be effective in what I'm doing. So it's really given me an idea and a glimpse into what a real outbreak situation could be. And I think anyone that's considering field work and potentially volunteering to be deployed is definitely a must that they should consider.
I've worked for the past 13 years as a clinician, and I was also deployed to help fight the Ebola outbreak in Liberia in the year 2014 under West Africa Health Organization, which is the health wing of ECOWAS. The sequencing or the events that unfold are as close to reality as possible. I mean, in some situations, it was so surreal for me. And I have learned so much, even in terms of dealing with others. The team dynamics has been wonderful, and there are a lot of lessons that we have learned.
The main lesson learned will not be the technical part, but I think that it's more about how to work with a team, with the multidisciplinary team, people coming from different countries with different backgrounds and expertise. So these were the main challenging, and I think that it's crucial because communication is crucial whatever the background and the expertise that we can have. So it was very, very, very helpful.
Extremely important training. One, the African region experiences about one new emergency in every 4 to 5 days. With all these emergencies and the complexities, no single organization can do it alone. During outbreak, what happens is we need a very clear command and control. We don't need really people to use different standards, different guidelines, different policies. This is an opportunity to harmonize some of those. And as WHO, it is a core business for us to ensure that we standardize these efforts. Joint effort starts from joint preparedness, and this training is part of preparing the emergency health workforce for this region, which is critical so that we are able to respond timely to these emergencies.